Well, October is a month when people like to watch a good horror movie, but sometimes truth is scarier than fiction. On this hometown history, Kim Vickers visits Edgefield, South Carolina, also known as Bloody Edgefield. Kim joins us live in the newsroom this morning. Kim, though it's calmed down quite a bit since the early days, the history of violence in Edgefield certainly earned it the nickname.
Well, Mary, yeah, that's right. Duels, family feuds rivaling the Hatfields and McCoys, and murder reigned supreme in Edgefield's earliest days with very few legal consequences. It was said that back then, if you wanted to get away with murder, you would do it in Edgefield.
Oh, they claim that every square inch of our squares have bloodshed upon it. That we're known as Bloody Edgefield for a reason.
Edgefield County Archivist Tanya Guy says Becky Cotton, also known as the Devil in Petticoats, is what folks think of when they think of Bloody Edgefield. Legend has it she killed her husband John by putting an axe through his skull after he stood by and watched her father be murdered. She stood trial for his murder, but was acquitted.
Though they have all this overwhelming evidence against her, she was so bewitchingly beautiful, the jury felt like that this delicate creature could never have committed such a heinous act.
Becky was later murdered on the steps of the courthouse by her own brother. It's said her ghost still haunts those steps. Although there is no evidence of other murders, medium Latriana Brown doesn't think Becky's husband was her only victim.
She's got a vendetta against men, and every time she got in trouble or she wanted something, she found a way to find a man that had what she wanted, and she was that black widow, and she would get what she wanted from them, and then she would murder them.
Not all of the bloody events took place in Edgefield, but they were committed by those native to the town. In 1856 in Washington, D.C., Senator Charles Sumner of Massachusetts made a speech on the Senate floor opposing Kansas being allowed into the Union as a slave state. He verbally attacked Senator Andrew Butler and the state of South Carolina, which he likened to a harlot. Butler's cousin, Preston Brooks, an Edgefield native, read about Sumner's speech in the paper and became enraged.
So he walks up on the Senate floor right up to Charles Sumner, and he summarily beats him unconscious with his cane. Now, when he was asked why he did not challenge Sumner to a duel, he said, "Only men meet on the field of honor. I whipped him like the dog he was."
Just one more case that has Edgefield living up to its bloody name.
There's so many interesting stories like that about Bloody Edgefield. For more information on that and more stories like the one about the only woman in the state of South Carolina ever to be put to death by electric chair, just head on over to WJBF.com and click on the link to the story. Hey, Edgefield, that's just part of your hometown history. Live in the newsroom, Kim Vickers, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Kim, thanks. And Edgefield is such a nice place now.
It really is. Man, hard to believe all that stuff happened back in the day.